Never said anything about you and Kate in your emails.
Well, last time I sent one, we weren't together.
So you weren't together for very long then?
Nah. But I know she's gutted. And I hate that she's hurting. It's the last thing I wanted. But we should have never gone out in the first place. And now I've probably lost her as a mate, too. But this conversation isn't weird for you, is it?
Oh, no, Kate and I are long gone. You guys want to grab some lunch before I head off?
I'll be lucky to get a break at all today. I'm flat out.
Where are you headed?
Yeah, nowhere really. Got some cash in the bank from the abseiling business. Not sure what I'm going to do.
Well, you could always hang around here. Help Chris out, stop him from complaining.
Very funny.
Hey, you can stay with us for a while. Be good to hang out again.
Nah, thanks. I'm just going to service a car and then head off, I think.
No dramas. The offer's always there.
Thanks.
Wendy, did the electrician fix the dishwasher?
Yes, the invoice should be in there.
Okay. Look, if you need anything, just call me. I'll be at the hospital.
Actually, I couldn't find the emergency list of casuals in the system. We're short-staffed and I need someone to cover the afternoon shift.
You didn't turn up?
Mason Turner.
Why?
Well, he said he was sick.
Right. He should know better, given what's happening.
Well, he didn't sound too good.
No, I bet he didn't. I tried calling him, but his phone's off.
Well, if I see Mason, I'll tell him to contact you.
No, if he could call his supervisor, that would be great. I've got to get back to the hospital.
How is Josh doing?
How do you think?
Tell him we're all thinking of him.
Especially your son, which is why he's chucked a sickie.
Mason knows how much pressure you're under. I'm sure he wouldn't have taken a day off unless he really was sick.
No, he's feeling guilty because he knows that he caused the accident.
He would never do anything to deliberately hurt Josh.
Well, then why is he avoiding all his responsibilities?
I don't know, but I know it wasn't his fault.
Look, Lauren, you weren't there. He was, and he's the one that should be standing here defending himself, not you.
Therese, I understand how stressed and worried you must be, but blaming Mason, it isn't going to help Josh.
I'm sorry. I can't get into this now. I've got to get back to my son.
How fast were you driving on those dirt roads?
Fast enough to do some damage.
Oh, well, you should have known better.
My mind was on trying to get the kids back, not whether I got a hole in my radiator. Oh, I found it. Quick patch job on this should do the trick.
You know, if you want to fix it, you should take it out.
No, I just want to get back on the road, mate.
Allowing customers to do their own repairs again, Chris.
Mark, this is Danni, my boss.
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, so you own this place now?
Actually, my mum owns the chain. I just manage this branch.
All right, so what happened to Lucas?
You sold up.
Oh, right, I didn't know. Lucas used to let me work on my bike around here.
So I wonder he made any money at all letting his friends have free access to this place. It's not something I encourage.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
But Chris did.
Well, actually, it was more of an exchange. Mark offered to help with the backlog if he could fix his car.
He did.
He could see that we were a bit busy, so we offered to help. He's a good guy.
Anything for a mate?
Thanks, but only qualified mechanics can work here.
Oh, I am a qualified mechanic.
Really?
Yeah, I got certified while I was away.
We could use the help. Chris will show you where to start.
No problem. I offered to help. Lucky I don't have anything to do.
Thanks, mate. You don't know how much you've saved my neck. I owe you.
Yeah, you do. Oh, well, I guess I'll take this radiator out and fix it properly then.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Hey.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd be here.
I'm just having some lunch.
I'm just picking up my things. I'm moving out permanently.
Yeah, of course. If you need a hand with anything.
No, I'll be fine.
Kate, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm really sorry that I've stuffed up everything. And I know it's probably not what you want to hear right now, but I'd like us to still be friends.
You have other priorities now. Like Georgia and the baby. She told me. She thought I already knew.
I only just found out myself, okay? I was going to tell you. I just didn't want to make you feel any worse.
So then you broke up with me?
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, Karl, that dog of yours is driving... Oh, I didn't know you were here.
I'm just getting my things. I'm moving out. I'll cover rent for the next month so that it's easier for you to find someone.
Oh, that's not necessary. We can manage.
Oh, Karl will need all the money he can get now with the baby on the way.
Oh, come on, Kate. It doesn't have to be like this.
I get why you broke up with me. Georgia's having your baby, and that's something I can never give you.
That's not true. She hates me. She thinks I broke up with her because she can't have kids.
She's hurt, love.
Yeah, and what about Georgia? She's having my baby and she wants nothing to do with me. I've made a mess of everything.
Yes, I know I shouldn't be here.
Sheila.
Kyle loves you. You can't shut him out of your life.
I really don't want to have this conversation.
But you won't talk about it to Kyle. Besides, I am this baby's great-grandmother. It's not just Kyle that's involved.
I know.
Just because you're not together anymore doesn't change the fact that this baby has a father that wants to have a part in its life.
Look, Sheila...
No, you know that Kyle's dad wasn't around when he was growing up. He doesn't want this baby to miss out too.
Look, Sheila, I'm really tired.
I know, but imagine how tired you'll be in 9 months' time when that baby is crying and you're up all night feeding and you're exhausted. All you want to do is sleep. But you have to eat, and then there's washing and shopping, and there's only you to do it.
I will manage.
That's what all new mothers say. And most of them do manage, but not without a lot of help and support. You can't expect to be there for your baby without having somebody there who looks out for you. That's what Kyle wants. He wants to be that person, to help you. Don't knock him back.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, but right now I have to think about what's best for the baby and for myself, and right now what Kyle wants, it's not my top priority.
All right, mates, give me a call. Let me know where you are.
He's taken his backpack, his toothbrush and his phone charger from his room. I mean, I just don't understand why he would take off like this. Maybe you can ask some of the guys at the station to keep an eye out for him.
Hey, have you seen your brother?
Not for a while.
Did he say where he was going?
I didn't think he was gone.
Did he say anything when you saw him?
Okay, what's with all the questions?
Amazing.
Look, all he said was that Brad came over and had a go at him about Josh.
Why would he do that?
Because he thinks it's his fault.
Well, that's crazy.
Teray said pretty much the exact same thing. But it was an accident. And now Mason's gone and he's not answering his phone.
Look, I didn't think he'd take off.
How can anyone put that sort of guilt on someone? He must be beside himself.
Brad should have known better. He's got no proof, coming around here ripping into Mason. That is completely out of line. I understand you're worried about Josh. We all are. But blaming Mason for the accident, it's not on.
He was the one who set up the gear.
That doesn't mean to say he's to blame.
No, it wasn't an accident.
You don't know that.
Mason has always had it in for Josh, right? Whether it was set up incorrectly or deliberately, he's at fault.
Oh, come on, you don't really think Mason wanted to hurt Josh?
Well, that's what Josh thinks.
Yeah, but Josh isn't in the best place right now. He knows he's got a long road ahead of him to recovery and he's looking for someone to blame.
Yeah, and you are looking to get your son off the hook.
There is no proof that Mason was at fault.
Josh was in the squad, right? He's on the way to the games. Why would he put that all at risk to go absent?
He's a kid, having a bit of fun with his mates.
No, Mason goaded him into it.
I find that hard to believe.
We all know what Mason's capable of.
Just be careful what you say.
He's a convicted criminal, Matt.
What, and your son's never crossed a line?
Matt, what is going on? Josh is in hospital and you're having a go at him?
Brad had a go at Mason and now my son is missing.
Please call us, Mason, or even text. Just let us know you're all right.
Brad's completely lost it.
Oh, tell me he didn't go over there.
Who the hell does he think he is? Running around pointing fingers at our son when clearly this was an accident.
Yes, it was. But I really don't like that he's taken off.
He's probably just gone somewhere to cool off.
This wasn't his fault.
I know, but he's done this before. When he got out of juvie, he couldn't face what was going on and he just took off.
That was different, and Mason's grown up a lot since then.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't look good. And apparently he did have a go at Josh out there.
They're boys. That's what they do.
Well, according to Amber, it got pretty intense.
What, now you're agreeing with Brad?
Of course not. I'm saying that there were obviously other things going on out
The
there.
fact is, Josh is the one who decided to go abseiling. Nobody forced him to do it, and if Brad thinks he's going to pin this on Mason, it's not going to happen.
Righto. Well, that should keep him going for another 10,000 Ks.
Thanks.
One more down, too many more to go. Looks like we're in for another late night, I think.
Oh, you should be used to it.
Yeah, well, the sooner you get someone else in, the sooner I can have my life back, which includes me seeing my boyfriend.
Do you live locally?
Oh, I used to. I'm just on a bit of a road trip.
So you don't have any work at the moment?
No.
Well, there's plenty going here.
Exactly. I'm looking for a new mechanic. How'd you feel about taking the job?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, it would be a huge help, and I mean, that cash in your account doesn't last forever.
Yeah, look, thanks for the offer, but I don't want to tie myself down. I just want to fix my car and get back on the road.
Hey.
Hey. Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. Are you okay? How's the baby?
Yeah, both fine.
Good. Great.
Look, I'm really sorry that I told Kate. I thought that you would have told her.
No, it's not your fault. I should have said something to her before.
Yep.
We broke up.
Did?
That's why I didn't want to say anything about the baby. I didn't want her to get the wrong idea.
Well, it's not the easiest thing to tell people. I mean, if things were different. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you earlier. Because I was still trying to get my head around things, and it was just easier not to tell you. That way, I could almost pretend that it wasn't even happening.
You have nothing to apologise for. Look, when I found out, I don't really know what I felt. I'm still trying to work it out. And I can only guess what you've been going through.
That's not exactly what I thought I'd be dealing with a few months ago.
Look, I just want you to know that I'm going to be there for you. It doesn't matter if we're not together. You're not going to go into this by yourself. Okay, appointments, money, anything before and after the baby comes. I'm there.
You're going to be a really good dad.
How freaky as that sounds. Yeah, I reckon I will. And you'll be the best mum.
Guess I should get going.
Hey, do you want to go for a walk? And talk about what happens now, what you want me to do?
Sure.
I know how much you like them. But you still do. Being pregnant hasn't turned you off anything.
No, I've been a bit queasy, but as long as I'm eating, it's fine. Yeah, especially these.
Look, so what happens now? Like, I know there's a lot of time until the baby comes, but there's got to be a lot of stuff to do before.
Yeah, there's plenty of appointments. Carl's already scheduled in my next one.
Oh, can I come to that?
Yeah, sure. You know there's books that you can read if you're interested?
What about a DVD?
Yeah, you'll get to that after the birthing classes. And then there's all the other baby stuff, prams, cot, car seat. That can all wait till later.
Cool. Now, is there a DVD about what happens after the baby's born? Like, what you need to do when it's crying and things like that?
Yeah, you kind of have to figure that out for yourself.
Hey, come over for dinner tonight. I'll get Gran to cook you whatever you want, and we can talk about the baby and us.
There is no us.
Yeah, but there can be. I want to get back together. Maybe this happened so we would.
You don't just get back together with someone because you're having a baby.
It's not only that. I love you.
Look, I agreed to talk about the baby, and you will always be a part of its life, but as far as you and me go, it's not gonna happen.
Still no answer.
Well, surely he knows you want to talk to him.
He wouldn't be gone at all if it wasn't for Brad.
He knows we're here for him.
Well, that didn't take long.
They're saying his career's over.
Yeah, well, you can't believe everything you read.
Matt.
Right now, I'm more worried about our son.
I know, but you've got to understand how disappointed and upset they must be. Josh worked so hard to get to these games. There's got to be some way we can work through this.
Well, Brad's made it very clear where he stands. He's not about to change his mind, so...
Well, then we have to be the ones to make the first move. They live across the road from us. Josh and Amber are together. We can't be at each other's throats. We are both worried about our sons. We just got to find some way that we can show our concern and support.
That is pure speculation, Ruby. His career is not over. He hasn't even started his recovery. Well, I'll be talking to your father.
I can't believe they can print stuff like that.
Yeah, well, anything to sell newspapers. And he's not exactly Ruby's favourite person at the moment either.
I'm sorry, that's the last thing you need at the moment. What that girl wrote was awful.
Yeah, well, when you're on top, they're all over you. And when you're down, they still want a piece of you.
I thought you and Therese might need a few things, so I just bought some mags and snacks just to tide you over.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you need, just please ask. So, how is Josh doing? Is there any change? I'd really like to let Mason know.
So he can feel better, eh?
He feels terrible about this, we all
Well, it's
do.
Mason's fault Josh is in here in the first place.
Brad, I know that's what you think, but
if
it's
Josh
not...
loses his career, it is because of your son. I don't think I want anything to do with any of you.
I thought you might be hungry.
Just another glass of wine, please.
But we've got a lovely dinner special on tonight. I'll get you that wine and I'll bring you a nice meal to go with it.
Excuse me?
Sorry, James. Nice to meet you. Is this taken?
Yeah, look, I'm here by myself and I'd really like to keep it that way.
Fair enough. But are you going to deny me the honour of buying the most beautiful woman in here a drink?
Yeah, I am.
Come on.
Look, I'm not interested.
No strings, I promise.
Everything okay?
Just having a chat.
Pretty sure she said she wasn't interested.
Yeah.
What did you do that for?
He was hassling you.
Yeah, well, I was handling it.
Okay, sorry. Hey, I was just about to order some takeaway. Do you mind if I sit? Promise I'll fend off any other guys that weren't hassling you.
Yeah, I can take care of myself.
Look, I heard what happened between you and Kyle. I know it's tough. I was just trying to be a friend.
Look, I don't need anything from you or anyone else. Just do yourself a favour and stay far away from me.
What do we got left after this one?
Find a service on the Mazda, then call it a night.
Chance I can get dinner while I work?
Don't push it.
Oh, you're still here?
Yeah.
Hey, I was thinking about the offer you made me earlier. I'd like to take the job.
Really?
Don't question it. You do want to cut back on the overtime.
I'm not arguing.
That's great. When can you start?
I could give you a hand finishing up now if you like.
Even better.
It's all yours.
Thought you weren't sticking around.
Well, you reminded me that money isn't going to last forever. May as well take the opportunity while I can, eh?
Nothing else changed your mind?
Oh, I forgot how much I liked it around here.